Yo, what's up, peeps? Alright, so participating in the Mana Traders event today. Or I should say we qualified for the Mana Traders event, so now we're just gonna go play some games. Okay, so Iron Sis is my opponent. They're playing Yawgmoth. Okay, so since they're playing Yawgmoth, I feel pretty confident about this. But they can also see our list as well, so... Oh, we have to allow watchers, right? Anyone can join. Okay, so now we got 3 more minutes until official kickoff. Let's see, do I need to change anything else? I guess I'll mess around with my OBS while I'm waiting. Let's see, do I like that more? Should I change it back to how it was before? I think we'll just leave it like this for right now. Alright, so let's take a little bit more of a look at our opponent's list. So Grist, 4 copies of Grist, so it looks like they're trying to main Grist. They do have Magus of the Moon on the sideboard, I think I saw it. 1 copy of Magus of the Moon, which means that main deck I don't have to worry about Magus, but going forward it is gonna be a real threat. To Discord, welcome. Okay, anyone can join. Pretty sure I made the match. Let's make sure we have the right deck selected. Golos Forge Mine, create with Iron Grist. Okay, just had to double check that because you know, it would be very unfortunate if I just played the wrong deck list. But we'll also take a look at our deck while we're just here waiting. Golos Forged Mind, where is that? Here it is. So, like I'll see, the main thing that we're doing is we're playing 3 Circuit Menders and 4 copies of Maze Bind Tome along with a Sorcery of Spyglass. So with us going against Yawgmoth, Sorcery of Spyglass is going to be a godsend. Besides that, let's see. If we manage to find Carngrave Creator and get it out there. Okay, did our match just start? Yep. Alright, see them with the good luck, have fun. Or her. No, it could be a girl. Apparently this... Wow. Evelyn the Covetous. Can't say I've seen that one before. Alright, we know that Ensnaring Bridge is not good in this match, so we don't even have to worry about those. turn down my volume on this MTGO just a little bit. Alright, this hand is also not a keep. We only have one spell, that's the main reason why. Or one land, I should say, not one spell. Mulligan again. Okay, alright, I think we keep this, right? Even if they're on Yawgmoth. I want to say Walking Ballista can snipe something. Okay. Alright, so Walking Ballista can snipe something if they're low on mana. Walking Ballista and sniping something is pretty good. Also, we have Maze Mind Tome, so that means that we can dig through our deck to potentially find Tron pretty easily. But then we have to count out actually playing Ugin the Spirit Dragon pretty much. Let's go ahead and keep. Ugin is kind of a win condition here. Circuit Mender really doesn't do anything. Circuit Mender land. And say go. It's a very unorthodox start for us though. Very, very unorthodox start. But drawing into a power plant there is extremely good. There's the Wall of Roots. Alright, so now we're looking for Expedition map is pretty good. Ideally, we would have gotten a tower, but Expedition map at least means that we can get Tron online. Not this coming up turn, but the turn after. And Ugin is about the only way we can maximize us having more than, 7 mana at this point in time. Yeah. Chord of Calling, Chord for 1. A Yawgmoth. They also did not play any mana that turn, which is extremely great for us. Now we have to see what they play here. It could potentially be a Yawgmoth, but I think almost anything they play here puts us in the lead still, unless it's Magus, which we didn't see Magus in the main deck, we saw it on the sideboard. So next game, of course, we're getting Magus. Okay, I guess I need to readjust this thing just a little bit still. Okay, so let's see, if they put Grist out, we're still ahead. If they put Yawgmoth out, we're ahead. Wall of Roots, it still definitely puts us ahead. But at least they can tap for 3 and play something now. No attacks. Let's go ahead and put a page. Definitely do not want that. Let's go ahead and scry again. Definitely do not want that. At this point in time, we're just looking for action. Sylvan Scrying's not gonna help us too much here, but hopefully this Ugin is gonna be enough to hold everything off for a while. Let's see, go ahead and exile everything for 3 or 2. They could do Eldritch Evolution, right? Let's just go ahead and do 4 in case you do Eldritch Evolution. Because at least that way it will hit Yawgmoth if they can get Yawgmoth out. But that's with me not even remembering the cost of Eldritch Evolution. I think it puts in a spell that's a creature that's 1 plus the cost of what you have so far. 2 plus sacrifice creatures cost, so Yawgmoth is the most expensive spell they play, right? Okay, they did nothing there. Alright, they're still stuck on 2 mana. Zerar's Messenger. Alright, the Messenger we're not scared of at this point. Let's see, what's better, drawing a card? Yeah, let's go ahead and draw a card. Always yield to that, always yield. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. That's a pretty good draw as well. Let's go ahead and just snipe that. Undying, of course, it's gonna come back, but we're not really worried about that. Let's see. Best thing to do here, I least just go a tower. And go ahead and go all in on Walking Ballista. I really don't want them doing anything with this Messenger out, so I think the... Okay, nice. Alright, we got there. Like I said, ensnaring bridges in this match are pretty useless. Makes more sense to go get a Golos. Torp Orb is pretty good. Grafstigger's Cage is pretty awesome. Wretched Bomb, I would say, is pretty good here. Reason being, you know, gets rid of O-Stone. Tokens. Pretty much hits almost everything their deck has to offer. The main thing is going to be Magus here that's going to set us back. I borderline want to get rid of Ulamog. No, we can get rid of a Karn easily. I kind of want to get rid of Ulamog just because it's so expensive. And I'm expecting, what's the name? Let's get rid of a Golos and put Walking Ballista in. I'm definitely expecting Magus this game. Like, Eldritch Evolution for Magus should be their out. It should be their out. Circuit Menders in this match. They're good, but they're not game winning. Spyglass on Yawgmoth should set them back pretty good, but that alone is not enough because they do play Force of Vigor. Risk Ignoble Hierarch. So I'm expecting them to put Thoughtseize, 4 Thoughtseizes in, Collector Ufin, Outland Liberator as well, Magus of the Moon, Necromancia's coming in, Force of Vigor. Okay, so they have a lot of outs against us actually. So I guess the super big mana spells have to be out. Because we do not really have a choice. I'm wondering though if I want Golos or if I want Karn. I think we'll go with Golos. Expecting them to knock us off Tron pretty quick. Alright, let's go ahead and start this. Alright, so definitely mulliganing this hand. Okay, let's go ahead and power to this one. Torpor Orb is pretty good, but it's not going to win us the game here. Alright, let's go ahead and keep this. We have 2 pieces of Tron. It looks pretty good. Also, we have a Mazebind Tome to, you know, pretty much just go ahead and hopefully get us the Tron more easily. And y'all know me, I like to play the Tron land that I have the least of first, because that way I know I'm not going to mess it up. That forest is looking pretty spiffy. Nice, alright, we got Sylvan Scrying. That guarantees us Tron on turn 3, if nothing crazy happens. Because we all know there's a lot of room for crazy stuff to happen here. Necromentia, what does it cost? I think it costs 3 black. Where is it at? Necromentia, 2 black and 1 colorless. Were they playing Besiegers in their list, I wonder? I don't think I remember seeing any, but Collector, oof, coming in strong already. Dang, man, that Collector, oof, came in clutch. Oof. That's gonna make things a little bit more difficult for us. Wall of Roots. Birds of Paradise. So next turn they have at least 4 mana, so Yawgmoth incoming. I think the best thing to do here is to protect ourselves from Yawgmoth, right? Like, Yawgmoth is our instant lose condition here. So, especially since we have no payoff for Tron yet. So I think the best bet is to just go Yawgmoth here. Oh, look, they got the Force of Vigor and the Wall of Roots to ditch for it. And the Yawgmoth. They're probably gonna ditch their Force of Vigor and just draw Mazebind Tome and Sorcery of Spyglass. At least that's what I would do. Because another Wall of Roots, I can't say I see the value in it. Also pretty smart of them not to destroy this Chromatic Star, because it would give me a free card draw. Okay, Yawgmoth comes out. Alright, so 2 more damage incoming. They have Blood Artist in hand, so I guess they kind of have their combo pieces already. Now I'm thinking here. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and hit them with a Sylvan Scrying. Alright, which piece of Tron are we missing again? We got a tower, power plant, let's get a mine. Alright, so get that mine out there. Alright, let's see. If we play Circuit Mender, it gains us 2 life and that's it. What do they have in hand? They just have the Blood Artist in hand, right? They just have a Blood Artist in hand, so I don't think they're gonna quite go off and try to kill us here, because they have no undying creatures. That being said, let's just hit them with the Circuit Mender, along with the Relic, and then exile the Force of Vigor. Also, this gives us a blocker that would potentially save us at least 1. Oh yeah, we can't even use the Relic. Good thing I didn't try to play and try to hold that up, because we can't use it. They're entering peatland got sacrificed. Okay, to draw a card. Alright, so they have 2 cards in hand now that we don't know. A Yawgmoth is one of them. And what's the next one? The Yawgmoth is definitely bad for us because that means they could start sacrificing things and making us lose life. Or they could sacrifice things, put negative counters on Circuit Man until it dies. And then when it's finally dead, they can just swing in for 4 damage with Collector Oof and Yawgmoth Thrian Physician. Or maybe they hold off because they don't have everything yet. I think maybe they hold off, but at the same time, if they hold off, that's with them knowing that they could potentially lose the game to a Oog and a Spirit Dragon next turn. So they might just try to draw and see if they can get a land first off and reassemble their combo pieces in case something happens. Yep, there's the land play. Now the question is, do they do this one more time? Oh, is this the messenger or a court? Wait, what are they? Okay, Court of Calling. So they're gonna go get the messenger, and with that they can loop everything back and forth, and then that's game. Most likely anyways, we'll see though. Should be game. Okay, our next card would have been a mine. It would not have helped us greatly. Okay, alright, they got game 2. Alright, so now it's 1-1. Alright, so we didn't quite see Magus of the Moon or a Necromancer to that game, but I'd say we got lucky not seeing those. And it makes me think, oh man, do I want Golos or Ulamog? Let's go Golos again. Alright, let's go. Alright, so they saw their Force of Vigor this game, which, excellent timing. We saw our, what's the name, Sorcery Spyglass, which was awesome. Now we just have to wonder what they are going to sideboard this game. I would definitely say though, the Collector Woofy coming out so early was a godsend for them. So they saw a few of their sideboard cards. Let's see which ones we ran into. We ran into Force of Vigor, Collector Oof. I think that's about it, right? Besides that, they just pretty much got their combo pieces. And yeah, so that's how game 1 went. Now let's see about game 2. Alright. Yes, I would love to go first. Alright, looks like we have Tron Online on turn 3 plus Kind Grey Creator. So it looks like we're naming Yawgmoth already. But that's not saying that we won't see a Magus here. If we see a Magus, that would be absolutely terrible. But it is possible. Once again, let's get the Tron land out there that we have the least of. Ignoble Hierarch. Let's get a mine out there. Yield through this turn. Maybe I should not have yielded here, knowing that they have Force of Vigor. Because if they had used the Force, I would have lost my chance to use Expedition Map. Let's see, they could Eldritch Evolution here for Magus. Alright, we have a mine tower, let's get a power plant. Yield through the turn. Swinging in for 2 damage. Let's get the power plant out there. Alright, so they only have 2 mana. I want to arguably say here we should just snipe all their mana ramp. Because we have Karn in hand. And either way, we could still play Karn next turn. So even if they play Magus on us here, we're still good. Also, the creatures are what they love to sacrifice in order to use the Yawgmoth effectively, so us getting rid of the creatures is definitely a win. The other reason why I decided to do it that way is just Karn Great Creator does not mean that we win this match. They only have, what, non-basic lands, so even if we use Sundering Titan, we basically still don't capitalize 100% on it. Only thing we can really get that would be really awesome here is the Pithing Needle to name Yawgmoth, or Possess Portal in order to keep them from drawing. I guess also the Liquid Metal Coating is also a good option. There's a Necromantia. So we were 1 turn away from them destroying our Tron. They named Karn Great Creator. Awesome card to name on their part. So that means we're only playing with what's in our deck this time around. Put a messenger out. Put a Dryad Arbor out there. They have 2 cards left in hand, we have 2 cards left in hand. It's a good old fashioned race. good old-fashioned race. Let's put 2 counters on this. Let's go ahead and see what we draw into. Circuit Mender is pretty good. Let's go ahead and get that guy out there. Let's try to be as mana efficient here as we can be, right? Let's go ahead and get a mine out there. Swinging for 2 again. If we see that they're attempting to cast a Yawgmoth, we might go from trying to kill the messenger to kill the Yawgmoth. That is a very good one right there, the Collected Roof. Man, that thing is a beast. Might as well go ahead and get this up to 3. Blast Zone is our only answer to the Collected Roof, unfortunately. I don't think they attack here because I would just block, kill that, and then blow this up and kill it again. Maze Mind Tome. What do I want to attack with? I think regardless they're not blocking, right? If they don't block, okay, they don't block. So they have 1 card in hand, we have 1 card in hand. What did they get? Whew. It's kind of nerve-wracking sitting here waiting. Okay, Eldritch Evolution. Let's see, if the Eldritch Evolution for Magus of the Moon, we're kind of screwed. Let's see, how much... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana only. This would make 7. So that means I could play Karn. Dang, it's a tough choice here. No, I have, yeah, 7 could play Karn Liberator. Okay, yeah, the creature came back first. So I guess we can go ahead and just load that up. At least we get rid of the creature, right? And now if they get Magus, then so be it. Got a Yawgmoth. Think, is there a reason not to block here? Let me think. If I don't block, it gives them another target, right? Do I block or not block? I think I'll just go ahead and block it. Nice, Sanctum Fugen triggers. The one downside now here is I took Ulamog out. Okay, let's see. The best thing to go get. Maybe another Walking Ballista? Because there's no lands or anything else that can help us. So I think it just has to be a Walking Ballista. Opponent's probably wondering why the heck I chose a Walking Ballista, but sideboarded out my Ulamog, unfortunately. Wall of Roots, so they have another blocker. They still have one card left in hand that we don't know what it is yet. I'm gonna say we go ahead and attack first. Dang, a force of vigor. Oh man, that was good for them. That was very, very good. A young wolf. I think they're probably one card away from going off now. Okay, not what I was trying to do there. Okay, still playing. Alright, so they're looking for their last piece. And if they find it, we're dead. They have 4 mana available. Now 5 mana available. Okay, so maybe they didn't get it. I guess I didn't want to go down on life because they don't want Ugin killing them if I draw into it. Golos is pretty good, but Golos doesn't win us this match. But gets us ahead a little bit in mana. Okay, let's see. I guess we get a Cascading Cataracts, right? There's really no need to get anything else. Of course, they could kill this guy in more ways than one. I guess this thing has a long break to it. Let's see if they got what they needed. I think here they could risk sacrificing their Collector Oof, but if they do that, there's really no telling what I draw into next turn. Negative counter on my... Oh, they actually sacrificed their Yawgmoth altogether? That I'm a little bit surprised about. But knowing that this takes 2 turns to kill them now, probably gives them a little bit of comfort. Strangleroot Geist coming out here. Sacrificing the Strangleroot for what? Okay, there's the music again. That is a first time I've seen Yawgmoth win that way. This is the first time I've seen Yawgmoth win this way. That's 10 damage total. Wow. Pretty epic match. Pretty epic match. I'll take that L. Wow. Can't say I've seen somebody use the proliferate to win, but hey, there's a first time for everything, right? Alright, let's see about this second match. Alright, I think I'll just record this in segments, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this and start the next one.